we have to define a function that accepts a domain as the string as the domain argument, and check whether it end with .com or .in. org.in dot is present, then means domain is valid, right? So we have to return true in that way, in that case. Otherwise we have to return false if dot is present or not, right? So we have to check if it is present or not, right? And otherwise then we have to go into this function, otherwise we can return false, right? Second thing we need to do is basically split this string into two parts, maybe here into three parts based on, and you can use a split function. They make a new variable to splits, okay, that contains a list of splits done. If I don't mention explicitly dot, it will do based on space, right? Let's suppose I'm writing my name, Daljot Singh. Let's suppose Daljot Singh. Then if I convert the string into, this is let's suppose a string into, I apply this string to dot split, it will just split based on the space only, right? So this is the default behavior of split. So then we can now check if splits, and we have to check in the last element if it is the equals to in, if it equals to in, or splits -1 equals to com, then it should return true only. Means if it is ending with in, com, and also dot is present, then it is valid. Like first is valid, second is valid, third is not valid because dot is not present, fourth is not valid, and fifth is valid also, right? So fine. So we can say that example.com is true, and this fifth one is also true. So we will look at this question in a different manner if when we have a domain.org.in is not valid also, means we have to end only with one dot only. If dot is present, we have to find the index of the first dot, right? How we can do that? We have to find this index, define it by first, right? It means the first occurrence of dot, first index of the dot where dot is present. If we go further in our index to end, right? If dot is present here also, then we can say that in the next string, because org.in, it will start from dot org.in, right? So we don't have to first of all mention this index. So what we can say that index +1 we have to say, right? Because if we do it like that, it will every time it will return us false. We can check that also, right? So let's suppose I'm doing here, if it is again present, right, then I can return only false, right? Oh, first we have to write here first. Yeah. So you can see that everything is false, but what's the catch here? So we have to because dot occurs every time, and we are again searching a dot in this containing only dot starting from here only, right? So we have to do first plus 1, right? So now let's run now, and we can see that we will getting the fifth one false, right? Because we don't want two dots to be there, right? So that's the idea. So there are two ways of solving this question. Someone frame you like question, if give you test, this should return false, right? Then you can use this method, otherwise we have this method already there. So that's it. See you in the next video, and bye bye.